Hey boys and girls and parents, I would like to make this video to help you take a look at the math portion of the academic packet. This portion, unfortunately, we weren't able to go over in class because of the loss of because we got out of school early. So I would like to kind of go over how to answer these questions. The students know that whenever they're doing word problems, they should be underlining important details in the question. They should also write an equation and then provide the answer. And then right here in this area, there's a great spot for showing um, their work, maybe drawing a picture or a diagram, something like that. Here was an example of having too much information. If you see here that, and I'll just do the first problem as an example. If there are 9 math problems, I would probably underline that. Here also there were 7 reading questions. The sister solved 8 math problems. I would underline that. And then it says how many math problems did they solve in all? I would probably underline this as well, because the extra information right here is the reading question. This would be crossed out. So the equation would look, it's a simple equation. It would be 9 plus 8 equals n, and so that would be solving 17 problems. Okay, so they should draw a picture here, cross out, it says cross out, underline, cross out the extra information and underline important facts. This page right here deals with hidden information. Here's an example. You're going to need to know that a horse requires 4 horseshoes in order to solve this problem. So this one would be, if there were 16, take away 4, that would be the answer. This would be required. You have to know that a horse has 4 shoes. So once again, they would have an equation and then the answer. Here they probably don't need to draw a picture. But if they do, please encourage them to draw a picture right here if they're not sure how to solve it. Not enough information. This one, we need to know how many oranges there are in order to solve it. So here it is, just going ahead and telling what information needs to. You can't solve it, so they just write, we need to know how many oranges there are. And have them write it in a complete sentence. The next page we are talking about not enough information again, so you can keep on going there. First step equations. We did not go over 2-step equations, but here's an example where it says there's 8 rows of apple trees. There are 7 rows with 6 apples. Well, that would be 7 times 6, and 1 row with 4 apple trees. That would be 1 times 4. Well, in order to get the answer, you're going to have to figure out how many apple trees are here, how many apple trees are here, how many apple trees are in the 1 by 4, and then you're going to have to add them together. So the reason why this is a 2-step equation is that they would have to solve, 7 times 6, and they would have to add it to 4, and so then that would be 50. There are 50 apple trees altogether. If they need to make an array and do a 7 by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They need to do a 7 by 6 and a 1 by 4, which is pretty easy. They can do that as well. Make sure that they're showing their work, drawing a picture, they have an equation, and then the answer. So here, this was interesting. This puzzle penguin always has the wrong answer. And in this case, you're going to have to see that he did not solve it in a multi-step, in a 2-step fashion. We know that there are 11 sheets of paper. 6 of them were orange and the rest were blue. So this equation is going to look like, we're going to have 6 plus what number equals 11. That is really important. Not 11 take away 6 equals the answer. So your child's going to have to provide the reason why Puzzle Penguin is incorrect. Let's see, the last one. This one talks about a person having 14 apricots and Celia picks 5 fewer. Well, that's going to be, let me kind of erase this. That would be 15, or I'm sorry, 14 take away 5, right? That would be that she picked 9. But here's right here where it says how many apricots did Sunmi and Celia pick all together? Well, if this is Celia and this is Sunmi, then the next step would be that you would have to add, oops, can you see this? Oh, you can't see it. This means you would have to add the 14 and the 9 to get the total amount. And so that would be what? 23. So that would be the total amount of apricots that they picked, okay? I hope that helps. And then here, the last one is talking about rounding. So if they collected 27 cans, well, I would go ahead and say that's about 30. 78 cans, I'm going to say that's about close to 80. And 50 cans, that's going to be 53. It's about 50. And so you're going to have about this one would be 80. So 80 plus 80. It's going to be about 160. This means approximately or about 160. The answer was 158 cans. Is it reasonable? I would say so. So they're going to say yes. So go ahead and have them work on their rounding skills, okay? I hope that helps. Take care.